Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new, please consider subscribing. That's the only way you are going to know when we post new content. And we're always posting content on this channel. So subscribe, like this video. That's the only way you can motivate me to continue making content for you guys and sharing the knowledge and the experiences that I've had in Forex trading. Some of the stuff that we share here, people will charge you hundreds of dollars for information that I am sharing for free. So, like the video, that's the only payment that you are going to make, and you're going to learn one or two things, and I'm going to be happy, and you are going to be happy. If you're looking for robots, forex systems, forex indicators, and things like that, there are two links in the description box below. Go there and see what you can find. There are pages and pages of content on those blogs. If you cannot find what you are looking for, then you can always come back and leave a comment in the comments box below. Oftentimes people just come and comment, and the things they are already there on the blog. People are just lazy, so don't be that person. Okay, so let's continue with today's video. This is episode 2. The introduction video yesterday, if you remember, if you watched it, I predicted GBP USD was going to drop. I am still expecting it to come down here. Still expecting it to drop down to there. And probably somebody is asking what happened there. This is market makers. I'm sorry if you can hear my daughter in the background, but yeah. So this is market makers. This is the institutions. What? Doing what they do, which is what? Hunting for stops. Hunting for stops. Probably some people here thought that GBP USD would buy, and probably some people actually placed buys there. And what did they do? They dropped the market. And yesterday I'd said the market would drop. So how did I know? That's the purpose of this video. This does in no way make a claim that this strategy is 100%. My experience is 85%, 90%. If you are conservative with your entries, with your trades, you will be successful. I will not claim that this strategy works 100% all the time. For example, you see these weeks, you see situations like this. Sometimes these situations will take you out of the market. So I cannot sit here and claim that this strategy works 100%. But if you practice it and you're consistent enough and you jot down your trades and you really pay attention, 85%, 95%, you can with this strategy, not 100%. That will be lying. So, first things first, this strategy relies on a simple concept. It's a very simple concept. Let me find a random pair. Not that one. Let's try NZD USD. Okay, NZD USD. It's clean. And you can see I haven't analyzed anything. So we are starting together. The key concept with this strategy is the market. Please write this down or note it in your mind. The market, the creature called the Forex market, and probably it's also true with the stock market, is it's a repetitive creature. It's a creature of habit, a creature of repetition. What do I mean? In simple English, the market always repeats itself. It always does the same thing over and over and over. So why are so many people losing money in the market? Sometimes people were greedy, and sometimes people cannot just understand that simple concept that the market will always repeat what it does. Now, if the market repeats what it does, what you probably need to do to focus on is just to basically be at the right place at the right time. For example, this is the weekly time frame. And yesterday we said all that we are going to require is support and resistance. We need support and resistance. Yeah, I'm just throwing lines. When you are doing some of these things, probably then you try to be precise with your support and resistance lines. One way that you can do that is also to go with your line chart instead of the bar chart. The line chart doesn't have wicks, so it basically gives you a clearer picture of where you had your touches and where prices were bouncing. For example, things like this. Now you can refine your support and resistance, and it's not affected by the wicks. Sometimes people struggle with support and resistance, and I will say, well, there is no one way of plotting it. If it works for you with the wicks, it's fine. If it doesn't work for you with the wicks, probably convert your chart to the line graph. Then you can easily see what price is doing. Then from there, you can plot your levels. As simple as that. As simple as that. But again, remember that these levels are not going to be precise, because if you know, we are dealing with zones. So it's just levels, but they are giving you an idea of where the zone is. Then we switch back to our candlesticks. Here is our candlesticks. What do you see? What do you see? Price has been doing same thing over and over. Let me do that. Going back into history. Okay, so this is 2015. Let's start with here. It's a weekly time frame. From 2015, you can see, let's pick a line. This line, this level, this is NZD USD, and price is 0.66931. This line since 20, let's start from here. Yes, this is July 2015. Price has always come to this level and has had some reaction since 2015. Even now in October 2020, for 5 years, price has been coming to this line and has had to do something. This demonstrates to you that basically there's nothing that the market is doing except repeating itself. You need to understand this simple concept. So choking there. Sometimes we try to overthink these things. This line, now we are at this level again, and when you look back, this was 2019, 2018, 2018, 2017, 2017, 2016, 2016. You get the point. The market is simply repeating the same things, coming to a level, bouncing back or breaking that level, going to another level, bouncing back down and getting to the level and bouncing back down. And this has been going on since 2015 for the past 5 years. So you need to understand that most of the time the market is not doing anything new. It's just repeating what it did previously. And some of these things are hard to comprehend because when we are taught forex trading, we are easily taught to look for other things. We are taught to look for other things, for patterns. We are taught everything else except to understand that the market is not doing anything new. The market is basically repeating what it did before. This is a weekly time frame. You can simply plot these things on your charts and you can simply see that there is nothing complicated here with the market. It basically just doing what it did previously. We have seen here that the market has been doing these levels since way back in 2015, and is still doing the same thing. So what is your challenge then? Your only challenge is you just need to be at the right moment at the right time. For example, if this is the weekly, now you need to be here. You need to observe here, like what's happening here. Now we need to know whether the market is going to break through and go to this next level, or is it going to go down to this level. That's all that you need to understand. Just being at the right place, right time. Don't worry about these middle areas. What you just need is, where is the market? Is it at my level? Is it showing signs that it wants to go up? Now I've placed the wrong line there. Not that line. Looking for this. Is it showing signs of wanting to go up, or it's showing signs that it wants to go down? So it's just a simple concept that you need to understand. The market is not doing anything new. It's simply doing what it did before. This was SAD USD. That was the weekly time frame. If you drop down to the daily, some of these things become clearer. And like I said in the video yesterday, you did not need a fancy indicator, a fancy robot, or a fancy scanner, an expensive system to show you some of these things. Look at what price is doing here. This is the daily chart. So every candle there is a daily candle. So for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, a whole week, nearly a whole week, 6 days, the market struggled to break this line, this weekly time frame line. 6 days, the market could not break it. So where do you think the market will go then? After 6 days of failing to break this line, it's obvious where the market is going. It's going to tank. It's going to tank because they've tried everything to break this line and they couldn't. So the only other way to go is dropping down. Same thing happened here. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5 day, 6 day, 7 day, 8 day, 9 days. They are just stuck on this level. Where do you think they're going to go? It's going to drop. And it dropped. But still, like I said, it doesn't mean that all the time you are going to win. I said the strategy is not 100%. You are not guaranteed 100% because there are instances like this where they will trick you because they know they will trick you. And but on the higher time frames, it's usually because something fundamental has happened. So you basically also need an understanding of fundamentals. Whilst this level was holding, something fundamental then happened that forced price that had started to drop to reverse and start going up. So there are also fundamentals that are going to be playing uh, with this. For example, there, this was either a stop loss hunt or a fundamental thing that spiked up high, and the market makers still decided they are dropping the market, and it dropped. But what is crucial from today that I want you to understand is the simple concept that don't complicate your life. Maybe let's find another pair. Let's see if there's another pair that doesn't have my lines already. This is GPP JPY. This is daily time frame. The previous pair we did weekly. Let's see if we can do this on the daily time frame. And the time frames that I usually use weekly and daily, and then for hourly. Then I try to spot my entries on the hourly, 15 or 30 for more precise entries. But I'm expecting my daily lines, support and resistance lines, or my weekly, depending on how busy I am and how long I want to hold the trade. So I think this basically gives us an idea. Let's go back to the candles. So this is the daily time frame, and we have basically plotted our support and resistance on the daily time frame. What do you notice here? Same thing. Market doing what market has always been doing, repeating the same things. That's what you get from here. One touch, two touch, third touch. This is what we were saying is fundamentals, where some news, some announcement comes in. This was probably the US election, so it just pushed up and broke this level. But previously, this level had been respected from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is on a daily time frame. This is in March. Sorry, this is in Feb. That was in February this year, 2020. Let's see how far back we can see with this level. It was again in 2019 October. Price respected this level, and again in June 2019. And each time price comes back to this level, it does something. Each time price is coming to all these levels, it's basically doing something. So as we close today's videos, because I'm trying to make these videos short, understand that there is nothing new that the market is doing. There is nothing new the market is doing. The market is forever repeating itself. What you just need to do is be at the right level. For example, if you are here, you are able to catch this move all the way up to here, because if it broke here with so much force, it's a signal that it still wants to go up. If it started to turn there like it did there, then you know that you need to close your positions. But it broke with force there and it continued up to here, then it had a reversal there, and you can see the way it broke this level with force, which a hint that it's going to go up. And again, hints, you can tell the hints, these large candles, they are hints that the market is still continuing. This is the 4 hourly. This is the 4 hour chart, and the lines are daily. Basically, you can wait for price to come to this level, because these levels have been respected even going back to maybe 2014, 2010, and thereabouts. So you just basically wait for price to come here and you place your buy, and you can even walk away for days. You don't need to do anything to reach this level. That's 138 pips. To reach this level, that's 297 pips. To reach this level, that's 700 pips for not doing anything, just being at the right place, the right time. Some people are busy with their 5 minutes, getting in, getting out of trades, getting in, getting out of trades. You just place your single trade and you walk away from the charts, and you basically know what's going to happen. You have an idea of what's going to happen. Here we are on the 4 hourly chart. So this is first 4 hours, another 4 hours, another 4 hours, another 4 hours, another 4 hours, and price is failing to break this level. Where did you think price was going to go? To the next level. You do not need to take your profit here. You do not need to take your profit there. Price went straight down to the next level. From there, it continued down to the next level. And all these levels are not new. Let's see how far back we can go with these levels. Okay, now we are on the monthly. You can see that price has already been on these levels. Let's take this candle. That's 2013. This candle is 2010. That candle is 2009. That candle is 2009. That candle 2009, 2008. 2020, price is still doing the things that it did in 2008. Same level. Same level. We are at a level where price reacted back in 2008. Tell me if you still think the market is so complicated. It's not. You just need to understand that, of course, we are going to go into deeper things. I'm introducing to you all these concepts day by day so that you understand what we are dealing with. The market will always repeat itself. That's the message that I want you to take home today. The market is not doing anything new. The market is just repeating itself. You just need to be there when it does. That's all you need to do. Don't worry about the scalping, about the fancy things. And I do love robots. I enjoy the challenge of it. I enjoy indicators, the challenge of it. I enjoy all the other things. But when I really think about getting down to serious trading, this is how I trade. It's simple. You just need to be here. You just need to be here and you wait there. Your take profit is going to be there. And from here, you are waiting for price to get there. Of course, it did a pullback there and you probably would have lost this trade. But how many times did you have to lose this trade? Most of the time, the trades panned out. Most of the time, the trades were winners. So, yeah, today understand that price is not doing anything fancy, anything new. Price and the market will always repeat itself. Tomorrow we continue with another concept that you need to understand concerning this strategy. Like the video, subscribe if you are not yet subscribed. See you in the next videos.